Make sure you check the description for links to any articles. Come up with your own conclusions. Think for yourself. But I was looking at an article or I saw a headline that said, "Will Trump turn on Republicans if they lose seats in the midterm elections?" And it made me think. I have a strong feeling that he would, in some respect. I do think Republicans are going to make out fairly well in the midterms, just considering how the Democrats and the media, the liberal media, have been recently. It has not been their best weeks, with Stormy Daniels, who they've touted as almost a feminist hero, losing that kind of frivolous lawsuit. Senator Warren, or in the whole controversy of her kind of like shooting herself in the foot with the DNA testing, which didn't help her at all. There's really the question of why she did it. A lot of people point to that it's something more to indicate her in a 2020 run. And also there was the Brett Kavanaugh case, which I think many Democrats did not like the way he was treated, and immediately assumed guilty. And I think a lot of people saw Brett Kavanaugh, as well as Christine Blasey Ford, as genuine people. So the attack on a genuine person and just the constant going at Brett Kavanaugh, when many deemed him previously as, a great guy from both sides of the aisle, and then this kind of attack on him, I think people have seen this, and it's definitely been something of a negative for Democrats. But back to the big topic is, will Trump turn on Republicans? Maybe. I have a feeling he'd call them losers, the ones who do lose. But as far as things go, I think Trump is a beneficial, asset as far as helping Republicans in midterm elections. He's helped the economy, which I think is probably the most notable. People are starting to see his presidency in a more positive light and like what they're seeing. He still does have low approval ratings, but will he turn on Republicans? Maybe. Maybe he will. I think that's just a natural Trump move. When there's losing, I think it's, he tries to separate himself from losers. And when it comes to winning, I think he'll take a lot of credit. And he spreads praise when he wins. He says everybody did it, and he says he did it. The question is not if Trump will really turn on Republicans. If Democrats were to win more seats, or enough seats to get a considerable amount more of influence, but it was, what will the Democratic behavior be if Democrats win? I think a lot of the talk around the issue is that Democrats are really concerned. So I think the topic's coming up as, is Trump going to lose it when they lose, and saying it almost as if it's inevitable. But I think Republicans have a fair shot in the midterms coming up. And I think Democrats are very scared of what could happen if not only did Trump win, but it's not as much of a fluke if Republicans keep winning seats. That'll not only be a sign that Trump has at least done well and Republicans are looked at in some type of high esteem, but also that Trump's going to get another 2 years of being able to effortlessly, or with less effort, pass legislation. And Trump's legislation have been, I'm trying to find the word, I don't want to use groundbreaking, but have been pivotal, and I think making different steps in the right direction. Trump, as we know, is a petty guy, and there's a good chance that he will be critical of those who lose, whether he was involved or not, but he likes winners. The president has made that very clear. He likes winners. So those who don't win are probably not going to get as much support from President Trump, or he may support them and go along the lines of that. He may not attack necessarily Democrats or Republicans, but might say that it's Democrats who, with spin or lies or whatever his talking point will be, negatively influenced that territory or state that was, the battleground.